Cottman, Crawford, and the Jersey Guy podcast.
Hey everybody, Kenny Cottman.
Lewis Crawford.
And I'm Tom Ramage, the Jersey Guy.
Oh yeah, hello. Good afternoon, my friends, my brethren, my homies.
What's going on, everybody?
What's up?
Welcome to the Cottman, Crawford, and the Jersey Guy podcast.
Yes, thank you for listening. Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah.
All the other good stuff.
Yeah.
Good, everybody's good. Everybody's peace. No issues, no concerns.
Yeah, everything's good, you know. Enjoying this nice day off.
Yeah, good stuff. Yep. One thing I did want to bring up, you want to talk about the run?
Yeah, I was going to bring that up real quick before we get into our topic tonight, which is dreams. But we'll get that to in a minute. So I just wanted to mention to everybody that Saturday, June 17th, 2023, Ruin Rock Hill Run and Ramble 5K. One of the longest standing Hudson Valley. The course is flat, mostly circling beautiful Lake Louise Marie. You get to walk around that. This is really good. You can go ahead and sign up. There's going to be a virtual event, race packet, timing, awards. You know, there are a lot of people that come to this thing and really race it, and like, you know, serious races, and they like crush it.
Yeah.
You know,
what is it benefiting?
It benefits, of course. I should know this.
Just saying.
Fundraiser of national impact. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. Bone Marrow Drive is there as well. Since 1993, we donated over 1,500,000 to charity and have issued 130,000 patients grants to help with the financial challenges that accompany catastrophic illnesses like blood, brain, bladder, and breast, colon, lung, and rectal cancer, to name a few. We also added 700 heroes to the International Bone Marrow Bank. Cool. So that's what it's for. It's a good run. My wife does a lot of the baking and stuff for it, so I wanted to do that for them. I told them if they were okay with me mentioning it, and I wanted to do that for them. So hopefully this helps them. You'll get some more people to come.
Yeah, a few more people spread the word.
Go out there and hang out and go for a nice little walk, or even a run, whatever it is you like to do.
Yeah, we'll add it up in our stuff later on and social media, and people can now know where to donate to. You know, later date. Exactly. You don't have to come and run. You can just go out there and do that. So that'll be cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good stuff.
Yeah, we got to start trying to get into that stuff more, charity stuff, even from us to be able to go out and, you know, I mean, we do. Well, because we know, we'll get there. Because everybody knows, you know, you guys are the vegan and the animal lovers and stuff, you know.
Right.
So,
well, you know, we can, try to help us get more subscribers.
Yeah.
Then, you know what? Like, we can get some advertisement, then we can take some money and give it back.
Yeah,
that's right. Exactly.
Follow, all that good stuff. Like I said, everybody just, you know, comments. Don't be afraid to be the first one to comment or whatever. You know, we want to do a show where we're going to be able to, you know, let everybody know, you know, just not talk back to, you know, well, just answer anybody questions or just laugh at some whatever funnies and whatnot. You know, we love the attention. You know, conceited like that. So appreciate it whenever anybody mentions anything or says anything and all the likes, and we're going to start, you know, trying to just expand all that stuff. So that's where we're at. But yeah, so tonight's episode is about dreams.
Yeah, dreams. I was always fascinated by dreams and what they meant and why we dream them and what's the purpose of all of that, you know?
Right.
You know, when we dream, there's all kinds of different dreaming, right? We dreamed of being, you know, when we fantasize, we want to dream to be a rock star. We want to be rich. We're going to have big cars or whatever it is that you're thinking that you want, you know. But I'm talking about sleep dreaming.
Right,
talking about the dreaming that when you lay down and you go to bed and your mind takes over and then things just start happening. So
what is a dream? Like is there a scientific definition for dream?
Let me go this first. Let me kind of go through some things. You know, we put out, you know, we put our head down, we rest, right, and we sleep. Some of these dreams we have are good or bad. You know, and then when they happen, you kind of wonder, like, whoa, wait a minute, what the hell did that mean? You know, what's going on there? You know, it could be, or it could be just one of those dreams like, oh, that was a really strange dream. It wasn't something that, you know, bothered you or anything like that. I think the good thing about dreams is that the fact that you're able to now, you can decipher them. there's a way to go back. And, if you write it down, if you can remember your dreams, a lot of people don't remember their dreams. That's another thing too. I
have a funny thing about that.
Yeah. I'm just looking at my notes here. For instance, you got dream dictionaries. You can do that.
Mm-hmm.
There's different ways, and people realize it's not just the one thing that's in the dream, but it's always something else that's going on.
Means,
also some of the details.
So Kenny was
sometimes means something,
right?
Yeah, you didn't dream about me.
You know what's funny about dreams?
No, I don't dream about you, bro. Not at all.
You know what's funny about dreams though is I can't remember my dreams. Like I have a hard time remembering my dreams. I also have a funny thing where like I'll wake up and I'll remember my dream, and then like 5 seconds later, I can't remember it. Like they say that's why you should write your stuff down as soon as you wake up, because it's just a weird thing. Like I'll remember something in 2 seconds and I'm like, what was it? I can't remember it, because something your brain when you dream isn't the same part of your brain that you use for thinking. So like the information has to transfer from one part of that's what I remember reading.
Right.
So like it's easy to forget if you don't like write it down or say it out loud. You can forget it, and that's what happens to me a lot. Unless it's like something like really, like something that you like remember.
Was it like it has to be a vivid dream for you to remember?
Yeah. But if it's not, like I can forget it
Some
without
people,
saying it or writing it out.
I'm good at remember dreams.
Yeah.
Tanya's like always.
It's
how do you remember that? And then I'll remember certain things from it, and those are the things that I write down, and I kind of go, okay. You look it up. What does that mean? All right. Now I look up the next thing, and then I look up the next thing, and you kind of can piece it together. And your dream is never literal for what you see it as when it's in your head.
Yeah.
As disturbing as it could be at some point, if you had those kind of dreams before ever in your life,
it's really a peaceful.
There's something going on, and that's the reason why your brain's doing what it's doing.
Exactly.
It's letting you know, hey, something's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's physical stress or mental stress or anything, shit going on in your life or whatever, you know what I mean?
Now, you said you remember your dreams. I remember some of my dreams.
I do remember my dreams.
Now, do you, Tom, remember your dreams, like, say, a day later or later on that day?
No, I only remember
I can.
in the morning. I can only remember them in the morning, and if I don't, like, take a mental note of it or, like, I'll forget it.
No shit.
Like, but sometimes, like I said, I'll wake up and I'll think of it, and then I can't remember. I'm like, what was that? What was that again? It's like gone.
Right, yeah.
Like disappears. Like someone erased it.
Have you ever been able, so let's say you wake up in the middle of the night, you're having a dream, you get up, go pee or whatever and get water, whatever the case. Come back and lay down. Can you continue your dream?
Yeah, I've done that before.
Never.
No, man.
Never.
I could do that.
Before.
That I can do.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
That is. I was like,
Or sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes you try and it just doesn't happen. But there are times where I've been able to go back
and then
into
there's some
the
people
dream
that
I was
can do
in.
the what's it called, like vivid dreaming or whatever, where like you
That's
can
porno.
actually
Vivid is porn.
Yeah, Vivid. Yeah, that's a company. It's a porn company.
Yeah.
No, but there's actually like is it called Vivid or maladaptive dreaming or something like that, where like you can actually like you're aware that you're dreaming and you can kind of control shit while you're
Freddy
dreaming.
Krueger.
Yeah. Like
I do that. I'm not Freddy Krueger, but I can do in my dreams if I feel like it's going a little bit awry.
Yeah.
Right.
Then I can turn around and I can I am the dream master of the dream master. And I can fix and I can change up. I can do that in my dreams. That's funny. I can do that. Serious shit.
I can't.
Yeah, no.
I know people that they say you can train yourself to do it. I've never
been
able
can.
to successfully.
Yeah, like if I'm
As
jumping
you're
off
going
a
to bed, like tell yourself you're gonna dream. And then
Yeah. Oh no, I just do it in the dream. Yeah. The only thing I can't do, so I don't know, Lou, if you have these in your notes. So one of my craziest dreams when I'm like I'm gonna say I'm associating it when I'm stressed out is I have like shadow figures, I guess, and like they kind of hold me down.
Okay.
And then I can't, I'm like, and I can't scream. Or I can't move, I can't do whatever. So then I'm in my dream like, "Whoa!" And then, Jessica wakes me up. She's like, hey, are you okay? I'm like, and then I'm in my room, but I'm not scared because now it's gotten to the point where I can so I can't really move, but I'm not letting them, I'm not showing any fear in the dream.
Yeah.
So that then,
Right.
It's they're almost like they're getting more pissed off at me in the dream,
Right.
And then I just got
the shadow figures. That's scary though, man.
Yeah, it used to be scarier than what it is now.
It's
a type of trauma.
I have Oh, that's a previous episode.
Yeah.
Callback.
Yeah.
But I actually get a reoccurring dream all the time. And I know Lou's got the dream book out, but I have dreams of planes crashing all the fucking time, or exploding in the air.
Really? With you in them, or
no?
just
like I'm on the ground and I'm looking up.
Oh, that's not cool.
All the time.
Like 9/11 cool. kind of like recurring dream.
And I got a really scary thing. I've told a bunch of people I know this. So my buddy was going to school in Italy in 2000, fall semester 2000. He was doing one of those spend the semester abroad. So he's like, hey guys, why don't you come here and you don't have to pay for room or board. You can stay at my place. So we did that. And and of course there was no drinking age there.
Right.
And I drank a whole, I don't even know how, like most people have to get their stomach pumped for this. I drank a whole bottle of liquor, a whole bottle of grappa, which is basically brandy that hasn't like been like,
not
sitting in like a barrel. It's just like moonshine.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like brandy moonshine. Oof. So drank a whole bottle of that. And I went to bed and I had a dream. Now, this is 2000, October of 2000.
Right.
I had a dream, and at the time I was working security in Weehawken, right across the river from New York. And I had this dream that my friend that I hadn't seen since high school, which is like the year before, there's planes flying across the New York skyline. And there's fighter jets shooting down planes, passenger planes. And he goes, oh, they're attacking us again. And then 9/11 happened. And I remember that dream. I was like, what the fuck?
Dude.
I was panicking.
Well, they say that I guess they do say that it could be one of those things
like
where it
out
could
of
be
body experience.
A premonition of some sort.
That's what
I don't know if it was coincidence or what.
Yeah.
But I was like,
right.
See,
that's crazy. Wow.
There was a psychic dude that used to give his premonitions like that. He would go to sleep and then.
Was it?
But no, not Nostradamus.
So Nostradamus. No, but he just predicted stuff.
Yeah, right.
Right. Okay, gotcha.
And it's funny because my friend was so calm. I was like, yeah, they're attacking us again. That's how he said it like that. Like it was like not a big deal.
Yeah,
like,
in the dream.
But when 9/11 happened, I was thinking like, oh shit, is this going to happen again? And they're going to be shooting down, fighter jets going to be shooting down these planes. Like,
wow.
I was like,
yeah, that's a monster
that's
dream.
Kind of crazy.
And actually when 9/11 happened, I thought there was like hundreds of planes in the air that were going to be, and then like people are going to be shooting them down. Cause that dream, I was like, oh, maybe there's going to be like 100 different planes in the air.
Right.
Like, I took my brother out of school because my brother's 7 years younger than me. And I was like 19 or 20.
Right.
And I took him out of school and like, I went to my mom's job at the hospital, my job at the hospital at the time. And like, I was going like 100 down Route 80.
Yeah.
I was like freaking out. I'm like looking in the skies.
Yeah. Cause you were drinking too much.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. That is insane. So, what'd you find?
No, I'm listening to you.
Oh no,
guys.
I thought you found something else.
No.
I'm going too off topic.
No, it's fine. It's about dreams, but that's fine. But here's something that Kenny was talking about earlier. What are dreams, right? So almost internal therapists, they think that your brain has an internal therapist. It's what your dreams are, right?
Okay.
So because of associated dreams to previous similar feelings to work, the emotion related to it, so that it's reduced mourning.
Okay, so coping
reduced
mechanism.
by morning. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on.
See, and they're in your hand. I'm just saying.
Yes, so the emotions related to it, so that it would be reduced by the morning.
Okay,
right. So although some researchers believe dreams are a byproduct of sleep, others think dreams are important for memory consolidation and conflict and resolution. Cartwright has found clues to suggest that dreams may help with mood and regulation.
Okay.
So in other words, your brain is working while you're sleeping. Okay, body's resting. Mm-hmm. Now we're gonna go do our thing. Hopefully come up with a solution.
Right,
figure out what's going on.
Right, what's stressing you out.
Right, and they're saying also that dreaming can be also helpful with depression as well. So,
that's cool.
That is cool. Let's see. Among humans, dreaming with may also have alleviate depression to sleep studies in recently divorced women with untreated clinical depression. Cartwright and colleagues found that patients recalled dreams and incorporated the ex-spouse or a relationship into the dreams scored better on tests found in mood of mood in the morning, and they were much more likely to recover from the depression. Others who either did not dream about the marriage or could not recall their dreams.
Now, what would they be calling in the marriage? Or in the,
whatever it was. It could be anything. He just popped up in the dream. So in other words, they're saying that, I guess in a way you're just saying you're not trying to block it out. You're working it out.
Going through like the divorce or like.
Right. You know, whatever reason they popped up is because you're not, they came up.
Huh. God's sake, with the ex, you could just see yourself killing those motherfuckers.
Well, it depends on each person, right?
I mean, you motherfucker, I told you about this shit, bastard. That's okay. I can deal with that. Now, see, here's one thing. I don't know if you read it in and stuff.
To finish what I was saying, I apologize.
No, go ahead.
It really shows that there was an ongoing working through the night in the dream material, and eventually the depression lifted in those people, Cartwright says. So the ones who were getting the recollections and the things that they remember, whatever they were going through, that helped them better than those who couldn't remember or recollect anything or, remember anything from their dream.
Okay. That makes sense. I get it.
Because I guess what you're basically doing, you're not blocking it out. Your brain is saying, okay, no, we gotta.
Right. You're working through it.
We got to get through this. Whether you want to see this person or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You see him here and then you don't have to worry about seeing him in the
exactly.
Dream. Now, I heard, I don't know if you read it anywhere in your stuff, people, if you see faces in your dreams of like you can't really see the face too well, that those are like ghosts or spirits, whatever, that they're really the ones that are there in your dream. Because it's almost like if your third eye opened up kind of shit and you can see that the other realm or whatever. Did you see any of that kind of stuff in your dreams?
Never.
Yeah?
I've had dreams.
No, I mean in your paperwork.
No. But personally, for myself, I've had some pretty bad dreams. I mean, I'm sure through my lifetime, but shadows, no. But I did have that thing where you felt like, kind of what you said earlier, like somebody was trying to hold you down, or you couldn't speak, or whatever. That happened in my sleep once. That was pretty freaky.
Yeah.
That I couldn't see anybody, but I could feel like something was happening, and I couldn't get out of it, kind of thing. And then when you wake up, you're like, what the.
Yeah, see, so
you get like, what's going on with that?
Yeah, so now, Tom, did you say that that you've been able to control your dreams to an extent?
No, I've never been able to do that. Every once in a while, I've been able to recognize I'm dreaming, but still, and usually that wakes me up. I don't know why. Like one time,
at band camp.
I was one time at band camp. No, like one time in my dream.
There was only one time at band camp.
I was trying to read the newspaper. And I couldn't read it. I'm like, it's all gibberish. And I was like, fuck, I'm in a dream.
Oh,
and then I woke up.
That's crazy. Oh, that's fucking cool. No, I was able to do like the Freddy Krueger shit that, take control of your dream and be
never been able to do it.
Yeah, I can. I mean, a lot of shit. Like, I mean, and this is from when I was a kid that I was able to just like I said, I could fly in my dream. I could, walk in different places, and I found my way around. So that's pretty groovy as far as I'm concerned. But in my own mind, I'm a fucking superhero, so it's whatever.
Right? Okay.
Just saying. So now, Lou.
Yeah.
You have written here health benefits of dreaming.
Well, we were just talking about that with the depression.
So
it's how your mind will help get you through that traumatic experience or whatever's going on with your life.
So then it's the mental health, not physical health.
Right. But it could also be for physical health too, because remember, you're letting your mind's now taking over, right? So now the physical body is just resting, right? Now the mind is doing its job, allowing the body to rest. So in essence, it's helping you out.
Because like I'm saying, for me, when I've had those dreams where somebody's holding me down, I can't move. So now my body is kind of like locked up.
Right. So now your mind is
making sure that my body stays rested.
Maybe that's a possibility. It's a good possibility. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to figure out when it comes to certain things with dreams and everything. Like I'm looking up the one you were saying about shadows. I want to see if something comes up.
Thing?
Here we go. To notice a shadow in your dream implies the rejected or unconscious negative traits of the dreamer that followed it around. The main goal would be for the dreamer to recognize what darkness casts behind the persona of the dreamer, what is hidden behind the mask he or she wears in public. These dark shadows are known to attack when you are aware of these traits or behaviors that lurk inside your mind. Did you dream a shadow person just before you woke up from bed? These annoying people tend to sit on your bed or just lurk around that are commonly connected with the dreadful sleep paralysis. I'm sorry.
That's what I was just going to talk about. Sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis. Thank you very much.
Scary.
Third grader can figure out what to say here.
It's a scary thing.
Yeah.
I remember reading about that or seeing something on TV where like people will, they dream that they're paralyzed in bed,
right,
and they can't move, and like demons will
I've had
come
that
on
happen.
the bed and fuck
Right.
with them and scare the shit out of them, and they can't do anything. They're just like they can't move. They're paralyzed.
Yeah.
And that's a dream.
Night terrors.
Yeah. There's nothing terrifying about the night.
Yeah.
You know what that's from, right?
I know it. I can't remember.
Wedding Crashers.
Wedding Crashers.
When he ties up Vince Vaughn.
That's right. Yes.
So like a son, he suffers from night terrors.
Night terrors.
Yeah. I love that guy. He's fucking great.
That's great.
I have my friend Stephen. He does really, really good Christopher Walken impression.
That's freaking awesome. Yeah. We got to have him on the show just to do a little introduction.
He'd probably love to be on the show.
I think the interesting thing about dreams is when you interpret them. Because when you, let's say you have a dream about you got into a fight and you were stabbing some guy or something in your dream. It probably is going to mean something opposite of what you project it to be when you got out of your sleep. Like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah, like it's
oh
almost
my
like
God, does that mean I'm a person that does this, that? No. And then you got to look into it and find out what that means.
And it's usually opposite.
It means something's going on with you.
Right.
Or somebody in your life is affecting you in a certain way. Or you got some kind of stress going on or whatever. Mm-hmm. But there's always a reason. It's amazing how the mind is so clever that way. And it's able to give you those clues if you're smart enough to, hopefully, if you're smart enough to go ahead and look them up and not just think that that's one thing, it's some kind of religious freak thing or whatever like that,
No.
Or just,
But in only because you said the religious part that is when it changes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, for us, like right now, sitting here, we're not that super crazy religious. It's like, oh, well, just a regular dream. You got into a fist fight and you got your ass kicked or so whatever because you just finished watching Rocky. You know what I'm saying? Like you lost a fight, that kind of thing. But in religion, it probably in the different religions, it's probably more along the lines of like, it's the devil fucking with you.
Right.
You did
of course, religion
funny.
Always.
Yeah. It's the devil talking to you or whatever else.
Yeah, but could you have a premonition though? I mean, really, can a dream be a premonition?
Yeah.
So
I
possibly it could be. You could be connected in some way that something's going on, and you just pick up on that energy or that frequency, and it just tapped into you. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, you got that frequency.
Seriously.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you, bro. I believe that there's some kind of premonition in dreams. Hello, Tom just said, he pretty much saw fucking 9/11 coming. So
that's pretty scary, man.
Just saying.
Not for nothing.
That was terrifying.
That is scary. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, how many do you have a dream dictionary, bro?
I'm using one right now that I like to use a lot. I do have my own, but the one I like to go to, and it's public, obviously, because it's on the internet. So it's Dream Moods Dream Dictionary. Okay. It's really good. So whatever it is. So my thing for me is what I do is if I have a dream and it's really one of those dreams that freak me out or I'm like, what the hell was that about? I will write down whatever clue I can remember from the dream. That's specific. Like, let's just say I was in the bathtub and there was a spider and then I tried to get out, but I couldn't. The bathtub was too high and I couldn't climb over the thing, right? Kind of like stuff like that. Like, what does that mean? You can just, those little clues can help you kind of explain the dream.
Right.
You know what I mean? You go to this one. Okay. That explains this part. Oh yeah. That explains that part. And then you kind of figure out, okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now, have you found your dreams the dreams that you read up on, did they help you?
Yes. Because it made me feel better about whatever I was dreaming because you can't take it for the literal sense of what it is you're dreaming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just have to not freak out and think it's something when there's a way for you to figure it out.
Yeah.
Find out what's going on. And take a step back. What's going on in your life? What's going on with you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, fuck, I wish that Tom could remember some of his because I bet you he's got some crazy
He's probably got some
dreams,
good
bro.
shit, man.
Like I have apocalyptic dreams all the time, like like I said, planes crashing. I had another weird dream. Because it's hard you can't really remember faces. I was like at a country club or something like that in like a restaurant. So it was like facing like the golf course. And like I was having this nice fancy meal, enjoying this. There was like, piano playing, like your typical like upscale restaurant, right? And all of a sudden I'm looking at the sky and the clouds are coming together and they start to like form like a cone to the ground. And the clouds just like form like really slow, like and hit the ground. Nuclear explosion. And I wake up.
Wow, man.
But see, that's crazy. Now, wait. Now, my next question. Is it before you watch one of these crazy-ass flicks? Like, is it before a movie? Is it?
I don't remember. I don't think it was, like, I just saw one. Like, I think it could be in the back of my mind. And then, like, I had another one. I was, like, in war. I was, like, behind like a barricade, like shooting a gun. Yeah. And like all of a sudden, like a fucking mortar came and I woke up.
Dude.
Am I like reliving a past life?
Right.
Okay, so you say that. So you don't even know if you died in the dream?
No, because I woke up when the mortar. I woke up and I felt my body being hurled by the explosion and I woke up.
So see, now they say that
I probably died.
If you die in your dream, that like you die in real life.
Yeah.
It's like you're in the Matrix kind of shit. You know what I mean? So now I've fallen off of a building and survived in my dream.
Yeah, okay. So then you survived.
Right. So then I don't know. Is it that because again,
but like you never see yourself die in a dream, but like I guess I woke up right before I guess because like I felt my body like.
Yeah, but see, I've seen myself die in dreams, though.
Yeah.
I've seen myself die.
I don't know if that's true or not.
Like, well, no, I mean, I'm going to say no, it's not true. So anybody listening, you know, it's not true. Just, wish yourself right. You know what I mean? But I've had dreams that I said I've fallen off of buildings and I've got, and I've survived. I had my super crazy dreams where, I've had like the out of body experience and shit. And yeah. Whoa. Yeah, exactly.
So if you die in the Matrix, do you die in real life? I can't do a Keanu impression.
Yeah, no, you can't.
The body can accept. I can't even do Morpheus.
Yeah, see, you're killing me right now, bro. Those are the good ones. Yeah. That's wild. How about you, Lou? You ever have that because they say that if you had fallen off of a building or whatever.
Oh, the fallen one, it's happened to me before.
Yeah,
I always wake up before I hit the ground. Flying is like one of my best dreams to have. Yeah. I love flying dreams.
Yeah,
they don't happen often, but what they do, they were always good to have. You know what I mean? I do remember having a flying dream over the Grand Canyon, though.
That's cool.
You ever been?
Never. And I was flying on top and just looking down at it. You know what I mean?
Cool.
And I've never been to the Grand Canyon ever, but it was pretty cool,
That
was
wild.
nice, yeah.
I had that over New York City, like over the Five Boroughs.
Nice.
I've had that one.
I had one over the Battery Tunnel. When you come out of the tunnel, there used to be the old school buildings, when you came out of the Battery, right?
Into
Manhattan.
Side? Okay,
on the Manhattan side, right?
Yes.
Now you're on the West Side Highway.
Right.
And you went up a little farther. That used to have those old buildings on by where the docks was, but it was a brown brick, and it was part of the tunnel or whatever it was. Right. And I remember having a dream and seeing that flying in a dream. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I remember that. I remember having a dream driving when I was a kid.
Yeah, I've had those.
A really good driving thing. And I woke up, I was like, oh, man.
Yeah, I want to drive.
It was a nice car, too.
Yeah, see, that's funny. That is hilarious. So now, you already said that the meaning of dreams aren't what we thought they were when we had the dream.
Right. So in other words, when you had that dream, you should write down all the clues. They say you should keep a notepad by your bed or something.
Yeah, right.
And just write down whatever you remember. Don't walk away because it's a good possibility. You may remember part of it, but you'll probably forget a lot of it as the day goes by. So to write down as much as you can and then go and get it and then go and look it up and interpret it. Yeah, absolutely.
Have you ever had a dream where a part of it came true, but that you saw it coming and you avoided the bad that was in the dream? Like a premonition, but a premonition for yourself that you were able to change it up as it was happening.
Well,
You're laughing. What the hell?
No,
what was her name?
No. It's fucked up. Actually, I feel so bad. I'm such an asshole. That dream that I had, the one that I said where like my friend was like nonchalantly like, "Oh, they're attacking us again."
Right.
I stopped talking to him.
No way, bro.
That fucking dream scared me.
Because of that?
Yeah, well, now he's going to know why it is you're not talking to him anymore.
Shit, he's going to hear
No,
this
I tried
podcast.
reconnecting him a few years later. He's like, "Fuck you, man." But he got all mad. So I was like,
Yeah.
all right. He's like, "I left a message on your answer machine begging for you to call me back. And I'll beg for anything. Fuck you." I was like, all right, fine.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's fucking
I
great.
felt bad. Like a couple years later, I found him on like, that was when MySpace was big. I found his MySpace page and I was like, "Hey, Derek." And he's like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, so you didn't even get a chance to tell him why it was. Then you cut him off.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, see? That's bananas. What you got?
I don't want to sound like a crazy person.
Well, too late, bro.
Yeah. Back then I was, more, care about what people thought about me.
That is fucking hilarious.
Yes.
That is hilarious.
It is.
Okay,
It is hilarious. No, I'm just saying, I've never had dreams like where I got mad at people. Like Tanya will do that. She'll go, "I had a dream that you were like, what are you getting mad at me for?"
See, so now I'm going to be, I'm gonna be
Like,
that guy.
Wait a minute. You had a dream. You had a dream.
Right.
And you dreamt that I did something.
Right. But see,
Right now you're getting mad at me because of your dream.
so I'm gonna say it.
Can't be responsible for what your brain is
gonna
manufacturing.
say it. That's what women do. I'm sorry, ladies. You can, be mad all you want, but women do that. But, I also say that they watch Lifetime Channel and whatever the fuck else. And it's like,
Tanya doesn't watch all that crap.
well, I'm just saying
She
that.
does watch
I was
the
just saying
girly
that
stuff,
to be,
but-
I was doing that extra to just,
I got you. You were just
throw more salt on the wound.
fuel on the
Yeah,
fire,
hell yeah. Come find me.
as they would say.
Yeah, I run faster scared than any of them.
That's messed up, man.
And shit. Yeah, I know. Now, and you said, Tom, you don't recall any of your dreams. Well, not long enough for you to talk about it later on.
Yeah, like only the fucking bizarre dreams like that are the only ones I seem to remember.
See, because you're the horror guy, bro.
Yeah,
so
no,
you
That's
just-
why. No, your kids,
I mean, I've had some other.
Your
weird
kid's
dreams
doomed,
too,
bro.
Like,
I'm just kidding.
I'll remember like dreams that are just bizarre, like that don't make any sense. Like I'll walk upstairs in my house and now I'm in a spaceship. Like I remember I have like weird dreams like that. Like that I'll remember that because it's just weird.
Right. I'll tell you a weird dream. I just had to. It was funny because the night I sat down to write everything about what I was going to my book for the dreams and everything. I had a dream that night. I had a dream that I was in a basement of a house. It wasn't my basement.
Yeah.
It was somebody else's. And there was a bird nest in the basement. And I just kind of hit it, not really hit it, but put something up to it and it fell down.
Right.
And then the egg broke and the birds came out flying, right? So the bird was trying to get out. But by the time I went to go open the door, the bird was like super tiny. Like at first it was like normal,
Right.
but then it was like a little tiny, teeny tiny bird, right? And I was trying to open the door for the birds to go out the doors, but they were like super smaller than like a hummingbird.
Got it.
It was just like almost like a cartoonish type little tiny bird, you know what I mean?
Funny.
And I remember letting them out, and I'm like, "Oh, that's weird." And I told Tanya, she's like, "What does that mean?"
See,
I'm
so
like,
you were supposed to probably catch one. It was going to give you the lottery number.
"No, I was letting it out." Yeah,
No,
no,
you had to catch it before you let it out. It was going to give you the lotto number. Or tell you what scratch off to get.
I was helping the bird
See, yeah.
out to get out.
I fucked him up now because he's like, I should have caught the bird.
No, you know what it's probably about? It's probably about when bugs me is when we work and we see the birds get caught into the supermarkets
Yes,
and they can't get out
especially
because
Home
they get
Depot,
in
too.
and they don't know how to get out.
Yeah.
And it bothers me because they wear themselves out to the point where they panic.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And
So-
also going to Home Depot, all of Home
Right.
Depots have them in there.
Yeah.
right.
You open up that
Birds.
back door and
I mean, there's like
And I
families
did have
of
that
birds living
nest.
at Home Depot.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Right, so I did have that nest that was on my house, and remember, I don't know if I told you that it fell and the
Yes.
eggs broke and everything. And that was like, that really upset me. And those poor chicks, they died. The whole night, whatever. It was just sad that because it was windy out. So I'm thinking, okay, the nest falling, letting the birds out. Maybe maybe that has something that just whatever reason I had buried, and it just decided that night to come out, and it had to do with some of the things that I had concerns regarding birds. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe telling you that
If I'm
you're
trying to
thinking-
decipher it, you know what I mean? Could be that.
Well, then if we're gonna be a therapist right now, right?
Oh, hey, I got
The birds were you trying to be free.
You got a dream
Be
dictionary.
free, fly, Lou, fly.
Like butterflies.
Yeah.
Butterflies are free to fly.
There you go. See,
Fly away.
There it is. See, I can't do that. Yeah, I get you. Now, so you said animals. You believe, Do you believe animals?
Absolutely.
You,
what,
Tom, believe that animals can dream?
I think so. I think I maybe not all animals.
Mhm.
I think I mean, you probably have to have a significant part of your brain that like has that's the word I'm looking for. Like you have like, I don't think like maybe lizards don't, because it's like
okay,
lizard brain.
yeah.
I mean, dogs definitely do. You can tell.
Yeah,
I mean,
you know,
everybody that
dog-
has a dog. You see your dog's like in
Yeah.
their sleep. You know, they do that
Yeah.
a lot. They're
Well,
like,
and cats do. You
yeah,
see Tom
yeah.
and Jerry.
Yeah.
Tom and Jerry, they always dreaming about something.
Yeah.
No, but I've seen like, I've had family members that had pets,
I'm sure,
like dogs and shit.
because like different animals have different levels of like sentience and stuff like that.
Right.
So like, I don't think an insect probably dreams, or like a lizard or something like that. The lizard brain, as they say. They
Right.
don't really have the big cerebral cortex.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, yeah, all different types of animals have different like levels of awareness. So I don't think like animals that are like on the lower sense of that, like like lizards and maybe like some shellfish.
Yeah, right. This guy.
Yeah.
Or maybe, they want to, like Little Mermaid, they want to
little
come
shrimp,
out.
yeah, on the
I
ground.
don't want to be down here anymore.
Yeah.
I want to breathe the air. Yeah. That's funny. Well, how many times do you catch your dogs dreaming, Lou?
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time, yeah. It's funny because they cry and they whimper and their legs shake a little bit and everything like that, so it's pretty, they're dreaming.
Right.
There's something going on there that's going on in their mind. So yeah, I do believe the animals dream.
Yeah.
Most animals do anyway.
And I think that it's funny that they're self-aware enough to know that they're dreaming, because when they wake up, they're like, like there's a couple times with my dog before, she passed away, where she'd be like a couple times she's like barking a lot. So I'm like, you okay? She wakes up. She's like gets all like this, just startled, and then realizes I'm not in a dream anymore.
They do that shake. They shake everything off.
Yeah. They like realize they're not in a dream anymore. But you know what I mean? Like, so at least they're smart enough to know that they're dreaming too. They know it's not like reality.
Right. That's crazy. That's, So,
Right.
I mean, because, I was going to say, I know some really beastly looking people and they dream. Like, that's
That's messed up, man.
I'm just saying, bro, there's a few of those. That is too funny.
Well, so it says here, dreams have been considered the hallmark of human sleep for a long time. Latest findings, however, suggest that when pigeons sleep, they might experience visions of flight. Researchers, University of Bochum, and at the Max Planck Institute of Biological Intelligence have studied brain activation. I apologize, people. Patterns of sleeping pigeons using functional magnetic resonance imaging. So they're able to. That's pretty cool. So they can see that pigeons are actually they dream too.
So
they use the MRI to determine if they were.
So then I'm wondering if they lay the bird down, or if like the bird is still sitting on his perch, because then if he's thinking about flying,
it looks like he's like, the way they have it here. Unfortunately, no one can see this at home.
Yeah.
I'm holding up paper that shows the pigeon sitting, laying the way it would usually lay when it sleeps.
Yeah.
And if it's in a nest or something like that. The study revealed similar to mammals, most of the brain highly active during REM sleep. However, the wake-like state might come at a cost to reduce waste removal from the brain. Researchers published a finding in the journal. Okay, that's bullshit. During the sleep, the brain undergoes complex and processes to ensure we wake up feeling refreshed. In humans, the different phases of sleep, rapid eye movement, REM, or non-REM sleep, associated with distinct changes in psychologically brain activity, cognition. For instance, during REM sleep, our brain is very active and we experience our most vivid, bizarre, emotional dreams during the REM.
All right, so we only really dream in REM sleep.
Rapid eye movement. Yeah. You know what's funny? I remember my dreams more when I must get more REM sleep that way. If I'm off from work or whatever,
right,
and I'm going to sleep in a little bit, when I wake up in the morning and then go back to sleep, that's when I remember my dreams more. I don't know if it's just because I wake up and go back to sleep, so I'm only asleep for like another hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. Then I remember my dreams. Right. I remember them a lot easier, and that's when I remember like weird, bizarre dreams.
And REM is like in between, right? So you have light sleep, and I think it's REM, right?
And then there's deep sleep.
And then it's deep.
Deep sleep is when you try to wake someone up and they're like,
They're just out.
Yeah,
You can't, they're out cold. They're not even dreaming, bro. They're out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Snoring.
That's deep sleep.
Yeah. I
That's a good sleep.
Yeah.
I like that kind of sleep.
That's funny. Yeah, no, I have a few of those every once in a while because I get so fucking tired.
But REM
Right.
sleep
Oh,
is,
yeah. No
is
doubt
the
about
sleep
it.
They say that's the one that like
where you
refreshes you,
mind.
and it refreshes you too. You know what I mean?
That makes sense. That makes sense. I could deal with that.
Yeah, so, I always was curious about dreams and what they meant and everything because, especially when you were younger, if you didn't know this, right? Like, oh, my God, what the hell does that mean? You can dream the most horrible thing,
Right.
You're in, you ever have that dream where you were naked? You were somewhere and you didn't have clothes and you were running to find clothes? That happened to me once. I think I had a dream like that once.
Younger, that happened to me. I looked down and I have no pants on.
Right.
Really?
Like bottomless. I just got a shirt on.
Like, what the hell?
Oh, no. Only time I ever had a dream like that was a wet dream.
That's different.
Right. Because he wet himself in real life and had to take his pants off. That's what happened.
We didn't really get into that.
See, here it is.
Yeah,
I did the detective work on figuring out what his dream meant.
Yeah, that was quick, bro. Look at you.
It was good.
Well, okay. So that then now we'll do that real quick because we got a little bit of time left. So that then our sex dreams more of fantasies.
Depends on the sex. So that's another good thing you should say. That's funny. Go ahead, finish your thing.
No. That was what I was
So you can find out what was going on in your dream, right?
Yeah.
You can look that up too, even if it was a sex dream. So you can find out what it meant if there were certain things going on in that particular dream. Were you wearing leather? Were there whips? Were there right? Anything really, so like whatever it might be that that comes up to your head. And go, why was that in my dream?
Well, see,
I don't know.
You went that way. I was just thinking about just having just regular,
or regular sex dreams, just regular. But do you remember the person who it was?
That's what I was gonna say. Is it about the person?
Right.
I never remember the face.
Right.
Yeah? You fucking whore.
No.
That's why.
No. And I remember in high
That's
school,
why he doesn't remember his dreams.
I remember in high school, I actually had a dream that I was in an anime and I was having sex in an anime. Like I was like, everything was cartoon. It was weird.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
Because at that time I was really into high school. I was really into the anime stuff.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, you see, I guess then see. So now, if you see the way they draw some of this anime, yeah,
it's pretty racy.
Cool, I get it. Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
But then now, as an adult, and you dreaming about somebody. Or that you just have that dream and it's
you're having sex, but you don't know who. You can't see the face.
You could see the face,
but you don't remember.
But you don't remember who that person is, or if you even ever met that person.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it's not like I'm not saying that you're it's about sex with a celebrity. It's just that particular body style or type.
Right. It's whatever the mind is taking from wherever and putting it together.
I can't say that I really had sex dreams with anybody that I knew. You know what I'm saying?
No, I can't recollect that either.
Yeah, I can't. But I don't remember having that many, I guess. I don't know. I can't remember really having those kind of sex dreams. Maybe
probably more when we were younger, probably. Going through puberty and stuff like that, I would think.
Yeah,
it was definitely more when I was a teenager.
Yeah, definitely.
Early teens, like 13, 14.
They do happen every so often, but it's not like when, it's very rare when it happens. You know what I mean? But when we were younger, I think it was more. That's because our hormones were going through.
The hormones going all crazy.
Yeah,
that's freaking crazy. Yeah, I never thought. I said only until you just said now, making fun about the sex dreams. But I mean, if what would that mean? Is it that
is it saying something about your relationship?
Right,
is it saying something?
Yeah.
Right. Is this something that's not going on that you would like to happen in the bedroom or whatever? Like it could be any those things.
Right.
And that's what you need to figure out when you take those little clues from your, if you can remember them and write them down.
Yeah, I'm going to look this up in your book when you're done with this.
Yeah, absolutely. Right here. Actually, look it up on the one I told you on that online. Yeah.
Sex dreams.
Yeah.
See what they're all about.
About?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Sex dreams, you wishing you're having sex, like shit like that. If it's just too much, you know what I'm saying? Sex, if there's any such thing. But, that's... Yeah, I never thought about that one.
I'm sure there's those ones when you're like, wow, that was really good.
Yeah. Yeah. You walk over and you're giving your wife a kiss on the forehead. You were great. She's like, why? Leave me alone. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
That's fucking hilarious. Well, that was fun. That was a good one. That was fucking quick too, man.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was fucking pretty groovy. That's gonna get, you know, I mean, anybody listening, yeah, hell yeah, look that shit up. Look up the dreams, you never know. And, you know, I said, message us and stuff like that and let us know what you come up with and tell us even about a dream or something that you might have. Matter of fact, we need people we're looking to do a live episode of the podcast. That would be cool. You know, give us suggestions, because even if we did another one on dreams or one of our other shows,
well, whatever it is, they can just go ahead and ask questions.
But I mean, like, give us the suggestions for a particular show.
Oh yeah, for a future show, absolutely.
That anybody might want to jump in on.
Right.
When we do the live, we'll let everybody know we're going to do a live, and that would be really groovy.
That would be cool.
Yeah, because they said if we doing dreams again, it would be cool. Because then somebody, you know, people let us know, or if we just tapped on into all of it, like Tom had said, Tom's idea was having like a mailbag, you know, so even if we do it on the live and people just like,
just ask anything, really.
Yeah, we can do that too.
Yeah, we'll let that show run a little longer.
We'll do a regular live, and then if we see we get a lot of responses, a lot of people jumping on the live, and then we can do like a live, just
talk about whatever they're asking us.
Right.
We can do that.
We're gonna have to see how it goes.
Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome. That would be.
Then we could do an interactive live.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
So awesome, gentlemen. Another fine show, if I do say so myself.
Alrighty.
Yes. So thank everybody for listening. Say like and follow us. Every podcast platform that you can find, we're on it. So live long and prosper. I know, I'm only messing with you, dude. It's easy, bro.
I throw him off.
Yeah, because he's like,
wait, do I say little piece of hair grease or go vegan?
What do I do?
Yeah, no. So thank you, everybody, for listening. I love peace and hair grease.
Live long and prosper.
And go vegan.
Holla.